Hello and welcome back to our Forest Challenge. We're on episode 19 and we're in February. Still 1 day a month at the minute. Still absolutely tons to do as well. I think we were talking about only briefly maybe in the last episode about maybe putting it on 2 day months. We're starting to get to that point where we're going to need to. So, things we need to do. That grass field needs fertilising. That sugar beet still needs bringing in. We've got 70 odd thousand litres worth of silage that needs to go. Yep, 77,000 litres of silage that needs to go over to the BGA. This needs extending. This field needs extending. You'll see we've cut down all the trees up the top there that I said I was going to do. In fact, I'm interested to see if where's my tractor? The first job we're going to do is go and sell some prefab walls. That's the first thing we're going to do because we need the cash. And there's two things I want to buy today. The first one being a mill that we can put our canola through. Not just our canola, but that's what will get put through today. But secondly, I want to buy an upgraded tractor, a more powerful tractor. So we need the cash. But I'm interested to see if we have a tree grown through our BGA, which we now don't. So, which we never had before, and I don't know why it's happened this time. And I've come out of the game and gone back in as well. When I was cutting all these trees down here, clearing this area, ready to be planted or ploughed up first, we had a tree literally sticking out the middle. It was about there, going upwards. I've managed to cut the top off, and we actually took it up to the one of the productions, but don't know where that come from because it wasn't doing it before, and you can't see any stumps or anything coming through the top, so you know, bit of a glitch. Right, we're gonna have to move them as well. I think they're beams, so they're gonna have to go because obviously when we're gonna be using that space. And I'm also thinking about the mill is going to go up here somewhere. Because this is where, it's very close to where the edge of our piece of land meets. So I thought, if we do it here, it'll sort of keep it tucked out the way, if you know what I mean. Let's back that up. It's not going to be flat, but it's not going to be as flat as it could be. What am I stuck on? Oh my god, what's happened here? Grounded the trailer somehow. Let's right, I will endeavour to get this trailer unstuck, and we will start. We've got at least 6 of these. Do we have any more? Oh, it looks like we've got one more as well, so we might even have 7. If we can get 7 on there, that is. We'll start getting them whacked on the trailer. Right, we've got 5 of them on. I don't think we're going to get 7 because the back end of the trailer has started to misbehave a bit. It's like there's... do you know, this has gone so well when I haven't been recording it. Look at the state of this now. Yeah, it's like there's some sort of invisible barrier stopping us stacking anything on the back. You'll see I've changed the trailer around with the hope that I could just, the last 3 I wanted just to put on the other way around, so stack sort of in a row at the back, but it wouldn't let us for some reason. Like I said, it was like there's a sort of invisible barrier on the back. It's just that hasn't happened the whole time. That hasn't happened. It's typical, isn't it? As soon as I come back on, them four went on so easy, it is unbelievable. Do you know what? I might just tell you what I'm going to do. Where's the bobcat? There we are. Let's see if we can just get this one on the back. See if it works. If it does, I'll come back for the one that's fell off. I'll just use the bobcat to take it down. Right, I found I'm best off going this way, because then I can get up the bank that isn't as steep there. Right, so this is what I was trying to do while we were off camera, and it wouldn't let us. Like it won't let us now, and I don't know why. Let's just take these down. Oh, good. It's righted itself. Fantastic. I think it's just under top price. I think it's like... Let's just have a look while we're on. We might as well. Prefabs. So 8.8 and it could be 9.1. Don't mind selling at that. And away they go. 44,000 there. Not bad at all. Now let's run up and get the final two. Like I said, I'll just bring them down on the bobcat. I think they'll be quicker. And then we could get the truck and move them beams as well. Just lower that so it's not as the weight's not as front loaded to prevent that. Such a good little machine. It's absolutely ideal. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. It's so good for this map, or this type of let's play that we've got going on. Right, there we go, another 8,000 for that. And the final one. So this is going to take us up to 130 grand. And what we'll do straight away then, we'll go and buy that mill. And then we'll be able to see what products we can actually use in it. Right, I'll just leave that parked up here for now. We do need to fertilise this, which I'll try to do today, but it just depends on how much we've got going. I really want to get the seed in the ground here though. Because if we're going to get... we've got them to sell. If we're going to get the mill, then we need to be able to feed it, don't we? Right, where's it at? It's going to be in factories. And it's all the way along here somewhere. So, that's the one I used in No Man's Land. We're going to use this one. I don't know if it's the same or not. But anyway, this is the one we're going to use. I want it up here as far as I can get it really. There, that looks good. The train ending on here is... Let's... it's really severe, isn't it? Just... because everything's on a hill. What do I want? I want soften. There. That doing something? It's costing us money, so it's doing something. Can we go in a bit further? That looks alright actually. That doesn't look bad at all. This bit I'm not bothered about because we'll go around the back to load stuff up around there, so I'm not fussed about that. Oh, that's loads better, isn't it? So that I know this bit. Yep, let's open that up. Let's... Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? Let's go... How about you get out of there? Oh, so you can store in here as well. Right. Let's go and get a combine. That'd be good if we can just purely store crop in there as well, without putting anything through it. Means we won't have to pay for a silo. We still might though. I don't know. Right, we'll get the header put down because we don't need that. Let's put that over here. And we'll get our canola in. See if we can get a production going straight away. The tractor that I want, we now have enough money for as well. In fact, I could probably go for a more powerful one, but I think I know which one we're going to get. Get that emptied straight in there. Right. So we can do flour and we can do oil, which is good. Let's get the canola oil going. Make pig food as well, which is interesting. Saying that, you would never use them products, would you? Unless you get loads and loads of pig food. You'd never use them products to do that. Be cheaper just buying it. Right, canola oil is gone. So there is our next production as well. Right, just leave that there for now. Let's quickly move these beams out the way. Oh, I've got stuff in here. Didn't even know I had... I wonder if they've just gone in there automatically. Let's get them sold quickly. Get the back opened up, and then these should sell off. And we'll quickly go and get the beams and do the same. So there's another 17,000. I don't even know exactly what was in there. There was one of the planks, wasn't it? I don't know what type though. But it's these we need to get rid of. Oh, I wonder if it was. I wonder if it was beams as well. Looks like the same icon, doesn't it? So just under 100%. Oh, exactly 100%. Exactly 100%. Get this opened up. Yeah, so it must have been. It's exactly the same price, isn't it? Get this over here as well. I know it's a bit of a mess. I'll tidy it all up later. Right, what we want to do is we want to... Let's see what's in the used machinery. See if we've got something in there before we go and make any more purchases. We don't need this trailer though, so we can get this parked up. We could look at a bigger plough as well, actually, couldn't we? If we get a bigger tractor. Right, let's look at this tractor, see which one we're going to get. So, the one I'm thinking about, in fact, the one I'm pretty much sure that we're going to get, even though we've got quite a bit more money now, and I was going to say we could get a bigger one, but it looks like for a small tractor. Right, so this is what we're going to get, the Hurleyman, and we're going to get it. So 71 grand takes us up to 158 horsepower. Don't know what extras you can get. Don't need. We don't need them. Don't need a warning light because there's no one else here. The attaches, you can get a front loader. It's 7 grand though, and I don't think we need it at the minute, do we? There's nothing I can think we need a front loader for. A front attacher for, sorry. And we can get the front loader. Right, I'm just going to get this. 71 grand, Hurleyman. There we go. Let's check the used machinery as well. That's interesting. In fact, that's 100 horsepower, 6 meters. That's more than interesting. We'll have it. Even though we won't be using it straight away. 8 grand for that. That is an absolute bargain for 8 grand. And we will be using it as well. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to put this out the way without crashing. Let's put it over here. Whoa! We are going to need that front hydraulic, aren't we, if we want to shift this. Look how heavy that is. We're going to need that front weight, aren't we? That isn't an issue though. I don't mind going and getting it even now. Where was it? Was it about here? Nope. We're going to be in there. Yes. Right, customize. Let's pay for that. And then we will... Is it on there? Yes, it is. And then we will get a weight. I think there's some sort of homemade looking ones up here. I like these concrete ones, but they're just... I mean, that is very heavy. I was going to say they're not normally heavy enough, but that is mega heavy. 900. Let's get this. I love these homemade looking ones. I think they look absolutely great. That attached to there, and now hopefully this will give us all the leverage we need. There we go. Absolutely ideal. Just get this shifted over here. It was a plough we were going to look for though, wasn't it? Better plough than what we've got now. I mean, some of these are huge. They're really annoying to use, aren't they? I've used them before. I mean, that one's not too bad. Just the reason why I say they're annoying, because the big bits of kit, but they're not actually that wide. A micro plough, love that. ...220 horsepower for that, 170 for that one. So we could get the 3.9 metre plough, 115 horsepower. What's our plough at the minute? Where are we at? Ploughs up there. That's going to be tiny in it as 1 metre. Tell you what, let's get that. Let's get that John Deere plough. We might as well have a completely new setup. There we go. It's 32 grand, like. Why is that only 18 grand? And it's 4.8 metres, we just don't have the capacity to pull it. Right. God, we've spent some money today. I'll push that on there. I might actually sell it, but I don't want to sell it. That's alright. Oh, it is selling it. Right, new setup. John Deere plough. Hurleyman tractor. What was it? 158 horsepower. And then that huge front weight on the front as well. Is that in the? Yeah, it is. I was going to say is it in the up position, but it is. I feel like we're going to have to be quite careful with this if we have it on create new fields from here. Let's put it down. Create new fields. If you remember, I don't know if it was if we used it on when we started again on 22, but on our roleplay series we had one of these, didn't we? Right. I'm leaving enough space there because I want to put a track through. And we are going to go, although I'm going to go straight up here, this area on the right, we're going to plough up as well. Looks dead dark, the soil, doesn't it? I can't remember it looking as dark when we did it the first time round. Like I said, we are going to go back and we are going to put it along our track. Get it as much as we can to the edge here. Say as much as we can, I don't want it sort of right to the edge, but you know what I mean. I can't even remember what we topped out at cash wise, but we have now spent some. I mean, this setup's, we've spent over 100 grand, haven't we? I do like it though. I've wanted to use one of these for absolutely ages, but just never, I don't know, I've just never chose one. There's always been something else. I think because there's quite a lot as well, isn't there, in that sort of horsepower range. Although, I went on, I mean, I think it was when we were... Did that go on? No. When we were talking right at the back end of the last episode, and I said about I hadn't looked at the small tractors, the mods for quite a while, there wasn't that many new ones, to be honest. It doesn't look like there was there's many new small tractor mods that have come out recently. Let's get this round here. I'm going to put it on a time lapse shortly. I just wanted to get the basic shape of the field. which I think we've possibly got now. Is that all? This is all coming through, isn't it? That is strange because I tracked all that. I wonder why that's coming back through. All the stuff from the ground. That's strange. Right, let's have a look where we are. So that's what we've mapped out. I could possibly do this bit as well. That's going to get done. It's going to come out to here. We'll plough all it up and we'll get cracking. But that's going to be decent size, isn't it, once we're done? So let's get a time lapse on. And I might even, in the time lapse, I might do the lime spreading, and I might even start the seeding as well. But we'll see. Right, no problem. Back on, and we're just about done. We did everything we're gonna need to do for this field. I just thought we might as well get out of the way. We're losing the light anyway. It's like 25 to 6 now. So yeah, it's been I mean, it's the rolling that that takes ages. That's quite monotonous. But we do get that benefit from it, so we will carry on doing it. We could do with just quickly going over our grass field as well, and then we'll get finished. There was a little bit of time when I couldn't record, so all I did was, which is why we're a little bit later as well, I just went and chopped some of our trees up and fed the different productions. So the productions are pretty much sort of stacked at the minute, stacked with wood. So, and you'll be able to see if you look over on the right in the building there, I've actually stacked some of the product up as well. Right, we will need some more fertiliser up here, you want me? I don't think we've got any. I think we've only got lime. Yeah, we have. Right, let's quickly get a pallet of fertiliser, and then this will be the very last thing we do. We need to there's so many things we need to do, but one of the things we need to do is get some sort of spreader to make use of the digestate. The digestate we've got from the BGA. I think on a series like this, we can't just ignore that. Free fertiliser, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to buy a bit of kit for that, and I think we'll carry on producing quite a bit of it as well, just with the amount of silage that we'll produce. Come on, get to the end. It always struggles around here. It doesn't even look that steep, to be fair. This grass field needs taking sort of squaring across there as well. It'll go all the way up to where the where our combine's sitting now, basically. I'm not bothered about little bits around the edge. It's not important. Looks a decent size that now, doesn't it? If you think of how we started with the tiny... Well, we didn't even start with a field, did we? I was going to say with a tiny bit of land. But yeah, it wasn't even a field, it was just cutting a few trees down, making a bit of a clearing, and then put sugar beet field in, didn't we? And it was absolutely tiny as well. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to finish this off, I think. I can't remember how long we were recording for beforehand, because this is like the day after, in real life day after. Because like I said, there was a bit where I couldn't do any recording, so what I will do is, I'll finish off now. Next episode, that sugar beet needs to come up. Like, it is absolutely desperate to come up. And then, I don't know, there's a few other things. Oh my god, that's how dark it's got. There's a few other things that we need to do as well. But I feel like we've got loads done today. Making real good progress on it. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next one.
PlayStation